We're in our own neighborhood of the East Village, and we're live, and it's Saturday night. We're in the corner of First Avenue and East 11th Street, where the talented Elle Street Art, who is a wonderful and amazing street artist, she actually spray painted this. She just finished it up, and she's spray painting this huge mural in honor of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who recently passed away, and it's just so spectacular. And I'm going to pan to, this is one of our favorite blocks because it has both Russo's, the fresh mozzarella and pasta place, and Venero's Pasticceria, which we visited and you guys can watch in our historic East Village food spots tour that we did with our fellow YouTuber Here Be Bar. So I'm gonna hand this off to Jimmy so I can say hi with Hudson. Hey guys, Hudson, say hi. And what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna walk. This is our own neighborhood, and as you guys know, if you've been following us along, James and I have lived in the East Village for like close to 30 years, and actually, let me get out of the street here, actually in the same apartment for like 25 years now. It's longer. That I moved to the neighborhood in 1988 actually, and James was here even before that, and that's actually when I first met James. But we'll digress, that's a long story. Let's get started walking. I just wanted to show you guys before it got too dark the beautiful mural by Elle Street Art, and you can see the beautiful neon of Venero's, which unfortunately it did rain a couple of days ago. A couple of the lights are out. That's what often happens with these old neon signs. So, hey, Wes Chapman. Oh, thank you for joining. So we're gonna get started walking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk first along First Avenue. And basically what we're going to do is we're gonna be walking south. And for you guys that are first joining us again on our live video stream, what we're planning on doing is investing in a gimbal. So that way, I'm just stopping because Hudson stopped back there. James has Hudson for the moment. He was sniffing. So that way it will be a little bit more steady. I'm gonna try to walk as slow as I can and hold the camera pretty steady. But hi Sarah. I'm glad you like these live streams because this is, we're relatively new to the live stream. But what we're going to do is, I don't know if you guys know, we have a Patreon account, and we're trying to raise money so we can buy better equipment. And one of the things we're going to do is...
One of your biggest fans is I just happen to be behind you.
Oh, hey! We're doing a live stream now.
Hi.
Oh, thanks. So,
You guys, I know I told you guys to show me all the places to go before I moved here.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, have a good one. Stay safe. Oh, so that was so nice to see. We're gonna pan around. So as I was saying, we definitely will plan on buying a gimbal, so that way things will be more steady than they are now. I'm trying to hold, this is just our iPhone 11. If anyone has actually a recommendation for a gimbal that will hold an iPhone 11, it's not the 11 Pro, it's not the giant one, it's just the iPhone 11. Let us know, because that's one of the things that we're gonna use. The money that people are donating to our Patreon account, where you get like bonus videos and perks, is to get a gimbal for ourselves, because we're kind of liking doing these live videos. It's a lot of fun for us. Oh, and to give you guys the temperature, I think it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit, so whatever in the world that is in Celsius, I'm sorry. I'm not good at that conversion, but it's a fairly warm night, which is great. Oh, so I want to show you, this is some of the outdoor dining setups. In New York, you can have outdoor dining until 10 p.m. It was 11 p.m., but I'm not really sure. They said this coronavirus cases were surging again a little bit, so they cut it back to 10 p.m. This is Pink's. And you can see they made these like a little, this one's just a little tent. It's not like this permanent structure, but there's heating and there's a big flat screen TV. So the heat lamp, I'm gonna show you guys. You can see it up there. So even if it gets chillier out, there's heating. So this is one of the setups, but we're gonna see a lot more setups as we go along. So here I'm spinning around. I hope it's not making you guys dizzy. Oh yeah, you can see one across the street there. That's a Japanese restaurant. Oh, hi, Chrissy W in Scotland. Oh my God, you guys are still on lockdown. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, hi, Mike Hirsch. How are you? So I wanted to show you more of these outdoor dining setups. We're gonna see a lot, but you can see the one across the street. They actually constructed like a wood structure. I mean, some of them are actually even more elaborate than that. I mean, they have like windows and doors. I mean, these outdoor structures, they're here to stay. Like outdoor dining is now become permanent in New York City because I don't know if they're going to take away indoor dining. They unfortunately have been threatening to do that. Indoor dining now is allowed to be at 25% capacity. So say your restaurant, I don't know, seated only 10 people, I guess you can have 2.5 people, whatever that means. 2 people and maybe a baby, I don't know. So that's not, you know, a lot of seating. So they, oh look, here's Hudson's friend. I'll show you guys. Hudson's always saying hi to his friends. Bye. Hudson has a lot of friends. Unfortunately, this is a restaurant. There's 2 places that closed. This was Afandi, which was it was really cool food. It was Uzbekistan. It was Uzbekistan. It was food from Uzbekistan, which was like really, really, really interesting. Now, oh, this is a really nice outdoor dining setup that our friend at East Village Pizza, which we highlighted in a video. We have there's 2 owners, they're brothers. We have him making pizza, and they have amazing pizza. But you can see their outdoor dining setup. You know, they don't have the doors and windows, but this is like pretty much a permanent structure. And they kept it like, you know, so you can see through it, which is really quite nice. And here, we'll peek in on it. So there's their amazing pizza. Really great pizza. We got their margarita pizza and their pepperoni pie in our video. You can watch them making it, and you can hear the owner talk about how he got started with his pizzeria. I'm gonna show you it from the outside too. Here we go. They still have actually these Halloween murals up, but they're a little behind, but maybe they'll paint some for Thanksgiving. That would be nice. Hold on, we're gonna wait for somebody to go by. In our neighborhood, there's actually, we're gonna do highlight some more vintage places, but there's a lot of vintage stores. This is Flamingo's Vintage Pound. Please say in Scottish, Giza. I don't know what's that. What is that, Chrissy W? Oh, this is another place I'll show you guys that's really popular in Instagram. It's called stuffed ice cream. I actually cannot say that I've actually ever had it, but this is kind of like what the ice cream looks like. These really, really colorful things, and then there's this stuffed version. Let's see if anyone's coming out with any ice cream that I can show you. No, nothing exciting right now, but we'll visit that maybe in warmer weather. It's not exactly ice cream weather now. At least I don't think so. I'm always one that gets cold like really, really easily. Our apartment price is half price yet. Oh, Mike, I am actually glad you mentioned that, because You know, James and I do a lot of architectural and interior photography. And we do, you know, photograph various apartments. Oh, wait, I have to say hello. I'll answer your question. Hi, Joseph, we're doing a live stream. Good, good. I want to show you. This is Joseph, and this is Stromboli Pizza. We highlighted it in another YouTube video, but this is the best pizza, East Village. Amazing, amazing. These guys have been here forever. Joseph gives Hudson free meatballs all the time. Isn't that right, Joseph? Yes, yes, we'll walk back. What, you want to give him a little piece of pepperoni or? Okay, wait, Hudson's gonna get. I'm gonna show you for Joseph's got something for Hudson.
Let me hold it.
Okay, wait. You're gonna. Okay, so Hudson's gonna catch. Ready, Hudson? Alright! There we go.
No, I'm actually something for that's
I got it. Oh my God, Joseph, thank you. Okay, I'm sending him love. Bye-bye, thank you. Oh, that was so much fun. Okay, taking it back. So, yes, Hudson is so spoiled. We've been going to Stromboli. Oh, what do you think, James? How long have we been customers at Stromboli Pizza? Since the 80s.
Yeah, 40 years.
A really long time. I mean,
They're 5 years old.
Yeah, exactly. We were only 5 years old.
40 years ago.
They are the quintessential like East Village pizza shop as far as being one of the longest that's been in business in the neighborhood. And a lot of famous people have gotten their pizza out there over the years, including, I'm going to show you some more outdoor dining. We're going to actually stop here for a minute. We'll go on this little barrier island here in the street so I can give you a better view. But and anyway, Stromboli Pizza, like the Beastie Boys always would go there and get pizza, and a lot of people that would come from CBGB's because they would stay open pretty late at night. So CBGB's is really was nearby. I'm speaking like it's still in business, but it closed many years ago. But for those guys who don't know, oh, where am I originally from? I'm from the Bronx. Somebody, I couldn't see the name that popped up, but I'm a New York native. You can probably hear from my voice, my accent, that I was born and raised here, but in the Bronx. And then I moved to the East Village in 1988. And I've been here ever since. I haven't left. And then, of course, James and I got together, and the rest is history. So this is Stromboli and
8th Street.
And right, this is the corner of St. Mark's Place, otherwise known like on the number system is 8th Street. And it's super fabulous. But I also highly recommend East Village Pizza. They haven't been around as long, but they're wonderful too. So unfortunately, this is a dumpling shop that said they were going to open. Like this was right before the coronavirus. They were scheduled to open, and I don't know. Very sad, but look, they got all their signage up, and I mean, they must have paid a lot of money for those signs, but I don't know whether they're ever going to open. It's not a really great time to be opening a restaurant here in New York City because of the pandemic. But let me pan over here. I'm gonna go. Oh, that's Hudson shaking. He shakes a lot. I want to show you all these outdoor dining setups. So basically, along the street, because we're in the street now. We're off to the side, but we're standing in the street. They've taken up all like the parking, and they've constructed these permanent structures for the outdoor dining. And some of them are heated. Some of them aren't. But yeah, that's it. So, oh, wait a minute. Mike Hirsch was asking about rent. So I'm sorry that I got sidetracked with the Stromboli Pizza. And of course, Hudson getting his meatball from Joseph. But yes, the rental prices have dropped considerably. I mean, yes, in some cases, I think they are like half price. So but they were ones that were expensive to begin with anyway. So say like an apartment was $4,000 a month, it can be as cheap as $2,000 a month now. Well, if you call $2,000 a month cheap. But yes, rental prices have dropped. Oh, I've got to show you this outdoor structure. Now look, they made like doors. I mean, these are like real windows. Mike Hirsch, will we move into a lower priced apartment? No, we're stuck in our apartment, and I tell you why, is because we don't rent. We own our apartment.
I know. Well,
We bought it a long time ago. I mean, to us, it was like, I mean, honestly, we had sleepless nights over the decision, but James and I were, together at the time, and we were just renting, and we had rented a couple of different apartments, and we kept on getting kicked out of them. Like, basically, we really didn't know our rights. Like, we were young, and we didn't have a lot of money, and we'd sign a lease, and then, like, we'd go someplace, and 2 times this happened to us, where we'd come back from, like an assignment, like a photo assignment, and we'd see a note on our door, hey, you guys are, we've sold your apartment, like whoever owned it, or you guys have to leave. And we didn't know we had any rights. Of course, that wouldn't happen these days, but this was the 1980s. We were afraid they would just put our stuff out on the street. So we would just be forced to leave, like, even though the lease wasn't up yet. So basically, moving is very stressful. We got so tired of moving that we started looking for a new place, and this realtor was showing us in these apartments. I mean, believe me, some of the apartments in the East Village are in these old tenement buildings. Like, I'm going to show you, like, these are typical tenement buildings. They're like 3 to 5 stories. There's more here. I mean, this is the typical stock in East Village. Some of them are so old that they were built like in the 1800s that at the time they didn't even have plumbing. So like there was no bathroom in them, no like kitchen, no nothing. So then when they made like the apartment more modern, like they're very weird configurations. Like the bathroom will be part of the kitchen. Like basically one place we looked at, like the stove was right next to the toilet. I mean, all these strange things that were like, oh my God, no, we can't live in that. And so this guy showed us this apartment, and then we didn't really like anything. And what ended up happening was, he's like, oh, I have an apartment to show you, but it's not for rent. It's actually for sale, but it's a pretty decent price. So we're like, all right, I guess we'll take a look at it. And we took a look at it, and this is a funny story. We guys should actually do an apartment tour and show you what our apartment looks like. There was police tape like on the door, like the door was sealed with police tape. We didn't really think much of it, but when we got to the apartment, the realtor like quickly took the tape down, and he's just like, oh, that shouldn't be here anymore. And we're like, oh, okay. And we didn't say anything, and we just went inside, and we checked it out, and we fell in love with the view. You guys have seen, if you've watched some of our videos, we've shown you the view from our apartment. Because we're up on a higher floor, we don't live in a tenement building. We don't live in a 3 or 4 story. We live in a larger building. Like you could see, let me show you some of the larger buildings. I mean, our building isn't as tall as this one, but those are some of the larger buildings that's in the East Village. We have a beautiful view of downtown, and we just fell in love with the view. And at the time, the maintenance charge was very, very, very inexpensive. So it actually cost us a lot less to buy the apartment and pay the maintenance charge than keep on renting. But the key is that you had to have 20% of the price of the apartment to put down on it. So at the time for us, I mean, it was like our worldly savings. Like it was everything that we had. And the apartment's really small, and we were basically we had sleepless nights about the decision to purchase it. But I mean, I'm glad we did in the end, because it secured us a place to live and stay and not have to move every year. But yeah, we're not moving, because if we left our apartment, I want to show you some more outdoor dining. Unfortunately, this restaurant on the corner closed, but Here's some more outdoor dining. Yeah, this one has actual like little sliding doors, as you can see. We, yeah, so we're stuck in an apartment. Yeah, we could sell it. Obviously, we could make a big profit from what we paid for it back in the early 90s. But then where would we go? Because everything else, our building is old, so it doesn't have any amenities. And what we pay.
Customer.
Oh, hey. This is our friend Panatu. They're the amazing Indian food. Yes, I see that. I'm so glad you guys reopened. Okay, bye-bye. I'll tell you, I don't want to give away all our stuff. Oh, you're gonna sing for us? Thank you. So, what we paid for our apartment? Now, granted, this, I mean, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this for an apartment tour. This will be, I don't want to give away all our things. You'll see it when we do our apartment tour for sure. But it was, you know, ridiculous. It was, to us, it was a lot of money at the time. In retrospect, yeah, it wasn't, but thank God we have the apartment that we were, you know, smart enough, I guess you could say, to invest in it. Oh, here's a new building. This is what's happening in our neighborhood. These small little places, small little tenement buildings get knocked down, and then they build these bigger things with like glass and steel apartments. Generally, like a new apartment in our neighborhood, just so you know, a studio can start at like $1.3 million. Like that wouldn't be unheard of. I mean, I don't know what the prices are these days, but if you went just like 6 or 7, no, well, I guess more like 8 months ago, before the coronavirus, that's about it. So this is kind of like a lot of construction, so maybe not that wonderful. Oh, great, Mike. Yes, we definitely will do an apartment tour. Thank you. So now we're coming up on East 4th Street. So we're still on First Avenue. Chrissy W. Okay, Scotland. Well, you can buy a 4-bedroom. My God, I don't even think there's 4-bedroom apartments in the East Village. Mostly things are very small. 60 grand. Oh my God. Now the temperature's dropping as we're walking along here, so I'm actually gonna give the camera to James for a second to hold, because I am gonna put on some fingerless gloves, because holding this little, so that way my hands don't get cold, because I'm holding it like with a Manfrotto mount that we have, and it's made of metal, and it's actually quite cold. And I'm going to put a scarf on. That will be my concession to the temperature dropping. That way I'll stay a little bit warm. Probably because it's dropped by a few degrees. Yeah, so the apartments that James can show you across the way, those are co-ops. And those have a deck, which is actually quite nice. Outdoor dining is supposed to be safer because it's ventilated. Yes, you're right. There's windows, and I mean, outdoor dining's really been a savior for the restaurants around here. All right, so now I have a little, keeping my neck warm. Oh, Jersey City, yes. Yes, Jersey City has a lot of great apartments. And it's close by. Like if you work in downtown Manhattan, you can get, I mean, Jersey City, you're like within a couple of minutes, I mean, I guess maybe 10 or 15 minutes, you're there. Okay? Because that's the PATH train. Like it's just a quick train ride on the PATH train. I mean, there's also a ferry. Okay.
Smooth.
La Linea coming up. Yes. Oh, it's freezing cold in Scotland? Oh, I wouldn't like that. I'm not ready for the cold yet, Chrissy W. Oh, they want to see La Linea.
Here, you want to look up where it is?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely, we'll show you La Linea. Hold on. Hold on. I want to get, sometimes I forget the exact address on things. I'm looking up what street La Linea's on because I can't recall. Hold on. I've got to type on our other phone. That's 15 First Avenue, so we should be right here.
What number?
15. So wait a minute, guys. We'll show La Linea. Don't worry. We're at 39 First Avenue.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get there. We didn't get to it yet. Oh, hi, Wes. Pennsylvania, 2 hours away is affordable for a house. Oh, that's good to know. And how far out from Philadelphia is that neighborhood of you know, from where you're talking about, Wes?
Smooth.
Oh, Kim likes it cold. Okay, Kim, I am a warm weather girl. I don't know. I live my whole life here in New York. Oh, but I love the warm weather. Oh, this is one of our favorite neon signs. I want to show you guys. We did a video highlighting some of our favorite neon signs, but we didn't include this because it's kind of like it's an appliance store, so people don't have as personal connection to it as many other places, but this is one of our favorite neon signs. It's actually where we get our air conditioner for our apartment because we don't have central air in our apartment. We have like an air conditioner that has to slide into a sleeve. See what you see above, right there, above the G in Gringer, is a, you know, one that goes in your window. But ours, like our building has like cutouts in it, so you slide it into a sleeve of the building. But only like one air conditioner fits in that sleeve, and this is the place that sells it. So this is our store where we get our air conditioner, and it's a great appliance store. It's been in business since I think it's 1918, but they have a fabulous neon sign. I believe it's from the 1940s, and it's on porcelain enamel tile. So I'm going to kind of show you the tiles. You could see it right there between the GE insignia and by the A in the refrigerators. You can see the line. So that's the line of the tile. So it's quite unique for neon sign. Oh, this guy makes the most amazing belts. We've gotten belts from him. Hi. Yes, I'm giving you a shout out, telling everybody he makes the belts by hand, and they're really amazing. They last, like, I still have a belt, I think from like 20 years ago. They last forever. So yes, you can see the ventilation of this outdoor dining setup. Even though they constructed this big, you know, wood structure, it's very well ventilated. And this is typical. More outdoor dining. This is for Frank. This is like the Little Frankie's Pizza. Hold on, we're gonna get to La Linea. Here it is. Somebody asked to show La Linea and a key. There it is.
Míralo.
But we better not get too close because look what they're serving. Sabret hot dogs, and Hudson will want one. And this is La Linea's little outdoor patio. So they don't have as an elaborate setup, as some of the other ones. There's no heat. This is just like a tent. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do in the winter because this is not going to last for the snow. I can tell you that. It will collapse under the weight of some snow, but... Oh, what Chrissy W. wants to know what's happening with the music store neon sign. That's been removed from the storefront. That's going to be part of our documentary. It's already been removed, and it's already at the American Sign Museum in Cincinnati, Ohio, but it's not on display yet because when they took it down, they had to take it down in pieces. So it has to be restored before it goes on display. So yes, it's we had a Kickstarter campaign. It got successfully funded, and we're really excited about that. We can't wait for it to be shining brightly again in Cincinnati. Oh, so this is like always, they are always selling things on the street here at the corner of Houston and First Avenue. Clothes and books. This has been going on, you know, really, I guess for years, wouldn't you say, James?
Yeah.
This is like a little
thieves market.
thieves market, yeah. Back in the day, that's what
That's what we would call it.
If you guys were here in the 1980s, definitely, I mean, basically, it would be stuff that would be stolen from if some hapless person left it in their car, like a jacket, or, you know, they'd steal your radio out of the car. I mean, that was the East Village back in the 80s. I mean, now it's not like that anymore, but yeah, that's why it got the name the Thieves Market, because basically it was a lot of stolen stuff. Now, of course, you can see across the street one of our other favorite neon signs. Oh, don't worry about all that, the sirens and stuff. This is normal. You know, there's always sirens. We don't honestly even really pay attention to it. We live directly across the street from a firehouse, so the sirens are always going. I mean, we sleep right through that. And we don't honestly pay much attention to the sirens anymore. But we'll pass by Russ and Daughters.
Yeah.
So we can show you the beautiful neon sign, one of our favorite neon signs in all the city. Russ and Daughters is closed for the night now. But we did a video highlighting Russ and Daughters. They have the best smoked salmon and lox that, I mean, you can get anywhere in New York, in my opinion. And the best bagel sandwich. So we watched them make a bagel sandwich for us. So we had it. This is our favorite neon sign. Oh yeah, the East Village is just down the avenue from Bedpan Alley. Yes, that is a sadly, yes, Bedpan Alley would be a good word because there's been a sad situation now in the neighborhood. So we're gonna backtrack, we're gonna go back. First Avenue becomes Allen Street. So that's where we're gonna walk on next.
Here, I got it.
This eatery, as you can see, not everywhere has like the outdoor dining because sometimes you couldn't get approval for the outdoor dining for the city. So not everywhere could construct like these little like house-like structures. So this place, 60 LES, has like, you can see the lights. I'm just going to show you guys. There's it's not rooftop because it's just on the second floor, but they have indoor dining, but they have a patio area for, you know, outdoor dining and drinking and whatnot. Outdoor concert at 29 Essex Street. Is that something new going on? Somebody alerted us to an outdoor concert. Oh yes, actually I heard about that. I know what you're talking about. That's a guy that's playing from his roof, his fire escape, right? Oh, in Tompkins Square Park. Yeah, we're not passing by Tompkins Square Park because that's between Avenue A and Avenue B, and we took First Avenue tonight. Well, we just highlighted Tompkins Square Park in a video pretty recently, Wes. Now we're at the corner of Stanton Street. As you can see these barriers? The street is closed to traffic. So what New York City did was they closed a lot of streets to vehicle traffic, so that way there could be more areas for the outdoor dining. And that's really just basically to help these restaurants survive, because with indoor dining limited to 25%. Oh look, this is brand new, this pizzeria that just opened, Zazzy's Pizza. So that's nice to see something that just opened. I mean, that literally just happened. I think that was where Rosario's was, right? I think that was Rosario's Pizza, or I don't know what it was before, but
a wine store.
Oh, a wine store maybe. Okay, well the meatball shop, as you can see here, that closed, but this restaurant at the corner of Stanton and Allen is in business. So here we go. We're back on Allen, walking along, showing you guys what's going on Saturday night in the Lower East Side. So now we're on the Lower East Side. We started our live stream. Oh, look at 2nd and Avenue B across from Tompkins Square Park. When did he live there? Was he there in the 80s when Tompkins Square Park was basically like full of a lot of homeless people were camping out there, and there was a lot of drug dealing. I mean, that was way before the park got cleaned up. Yes, Arlene's Grocery is on Stanton, that's right. But we didn't go far enough down just to show you that. That was a little further down on Stanton.
Just level, steady.
Good, I'm trying to hold this as steady as I can.
I can hold it well, because there's nothing to look at. You could talk.
Oh, okay. James is taking the helm for me for a second. So that way I can walk and talk to you guys, tell you what's going on. Which, this is, I can walk backwards for a little while because I can see nothing's really behind me. This is, all the activity is more across the street on the other side of Allen. There's a lot of philanthropy sadly along here. So we are in the Lower East Side now. We left East Village, the dividing line from East Village, even though the Lower East Side is part of the East Village, we're now what's in the Lower East Side, the real Lower East Side. So below Hudson Street is what you look at the Lower East Side, but East Village is part of the Lower East Side, as well as the neighborhoods of Little League, Chinatown. Oh, so we're at Livingston now.
No, it's on the other side of Allen.
Yeah, we're going to cross actually to the other side of Allen because it's way more lively. So let's do that. E-bikes now, which is like the electric bike. Oh, and Jimmy can pan if you show people. Oh, now it's gone, but you could see the Empire State Building that James backs up, and the Chrysler Building off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's trying to point to it with his finger. Oh, hi, Richie. Oh, wow, from Melbourne. How is the weather in Melbourne? Is it warm in Melbourne?
Go show them that.
Because wait, you guys our winter is like your summer, right? All right, I'm going back up where it's safe. This music playing at this outdoor dining spot. go. We'll walk by. Just want to give you a flavor of what's going on. It's actually a good deal of traffic,
There we go.
but the light's changing now, so we can go across. Oh, Bondi Beach Christmas Day in bikinis. Oh, that's so cool.
Go there and come back.
So I was just gonna show you guys the live music. Oh, hey! We're doing a live stream. Yeah, so we're doing a live stream now.
Oh my God, good. This is like one of the. This is where I met my favorite people when I first moved here.
Oh,
This is
that's
like
awesome.
Where you can
Yeah.
still listen to live music.
Yeah, that's what I was just showing everybody. We have viewers from Melbourne, Australia, where it's nice and warm. They said Christmas Day they're in bikinis.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Scotland, they're telling us everything that's going on. They want to see what's happening in New York. So we're like, okay, we'll just do a little live stream.
Marshy Stack is like the place. That's where I always come because they have such great musicians.
Yeah, it sounds really great. But it's a good seeing you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, so that was so nice to see. Sometimes we can walk for, I don't know, days and not run into anybody that we know. And then other nights we run into lots of people we know. I'm going to show you some more outdoor dining.
There's that synagogue, dude.
And I'm going to show you real quick, we're going to take a small detour of a very interesting synagogue, an old synagogue. There, you can see it up there. Oh, give your details out to these folks. Oh, yeah. It's Greek, right? Yeah, so that's
No,
that's not the one that has the Greek population.
Kahila Kadosha.
Yeah. Okay. There's another synagogue we can show you later that actually is a Greek synagogue. So,
Could be, though.
but maybe that is the one. No,
Rivington. Yeah, I think about
no, that is the one. I'm right. See, I know my details.
That's how you do all the
So,
talking.
yes, that particular Jewish synagogue is actually a really, really old synagogue that Greek Americans worship at. And I didn't really know that there was a Jewish population in Greece, but apparently there was at the time, and then they came here to the United States and they started that synagogue. Oh, I'm going to show you across the street. We're still on Allen, by the way. But I'm going to show you the Russ and Daughters Cafe, because I showed you guys Russ and Daughters. But a couple of years ago, Russ and Daughters opened a sit-down restaurant where you can get their amazing bagels and lox and other goodies like soup, matzo ball soup, other specialties. And they recreated like the neon that they have on their Houston Street appetizing store for this. This is their Russ and Daughters Cafe. You can see it across on the other side of Allen. Now I'm going to show you, quickly pan over. There's more new developments. So oh yes, Chrissy. Yeah, they already follow us. Yes, thank you. They follow us along. And I would have put them on camera, but I wasn't sure if they wanted to be on camera. You know, I don't like to put people on camera unless they say, okay, I'll be on camera, because I don't want to put them on the spot like that. But in our neighborhood, you know, in the Lower East Side, there's a lot of still older buildings, but a lot of new development is going on. And those are pretty expensive apartments, but I guess the price is being lowered on those as well. So now we're at another busy intersection, which is Delancey Street. Now, Delancey is the street where the bridge is, for the Williamsburg Bridge, that is. Oh, sorry, I got a little off the sidewalk. That's the Williamsburg Bridge. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to be hit by this bus in the distance. Oh, thank you, Russ. I'm so glad you're enjoying our live stream. Now, you could see across the way, like basically I'm pointing it in the direction, is that Oyster Bar neon. That was a place, that Oyster Bar neon, it was a restaurant in Midtown, like really by the theater district.
Yeah.
And the restaurant closed a number of years ago. We actually photographed it. Our photo of the original Oyster Bar in the theater district is in our site, our book, New York Nights. And the restaurant closed, and these people bought the neon signage and they installed it here at this restaurant. So that's really cool. We love when a neon sign gets to stay in New York and gets repurposed into, another place. So you gotta be quick in New York. You gotta see, as you could say, I gotta walk fast so the camera might get a little jumpy. Well, I only have 6 more seconds before I can cross this double lane of traffic. So you can't walk slowly, you gotta be quick. So I'm gonna show you the Oyster Bar and seafood. Oh, Chrissy W. learned about the history of the Williamsburg Bridge. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, that's all this traffic that you guys see is basically traffic that's headed into Brooklyn because they're going over the Williamsburg Bridge, because Delancey Street's, that's the way to get there. Oh, and don't you love this guy? I'm gonna show you this street art. Look at him hanging out on that building. Just like a stick guy. I like him.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. I'm gonna spin around to show you this place because this is like very festive. This Kanji Village restaurant, you see they got a lot of light action. Because this is such a busy area, there's not like outdoor dining on Delancey, along Allen by Delancey. There's just too much traffic. So that's why you don't see the outdoor dining set up along here. Oh yeah, their electricity bill, yeah. You're right. In fact, I think let us know, you guys, in the comments, or if you would like to see the Dyker Heights Christmas tree holiday, like these people who live out in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn, we photographed it before, but this is before we were doing YouTube movies. Maybe we should tell us if you would like to see all the homes that are elaborately decorated for Christmas, because maybe we'll do a walking tour. We'll go out to Dyker Heights and show you, because if you're talking about electric bills, I mean, these people go crazy decorating their houses with, I don't even know, tens of thousands of Christmas lights, like crazy in decorations. In particular in this one neighborhood in Brooklyn. So yeah, we can highlight that. Tell us if you would be interested in us doing a little tour of that. Yes, okay. It seems like the answer is yes, but if you can't say it, leave a comment for us too. Let us know if you guys would like to see that. It's really fun. I mean, usually they start putting it up about this time. I mean, after Thanksgiving, most of the decorations should be up. I mean, we hope everyone is still in the festive holiday spirit this year, because of the pandemic. I'm not sure if everybody will put up their Christmas lights, but I certainly hope they will.
One more block, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll travel. We're keeping on walking.
One more block.
We'll probably go one more block. James and I are used to like walking like pretty long distances. So, and Hudson too, we prefer to walk. I mean, we rarely, I mean, we take the train when we have to go places that are, you know, not really walkable, but I prefer to walk instead of taking the subway, or, I mean, very rarely do we get on a city bus. You could see that bus in the distance. I mean, I don't think until, what would it be, like a couple years ago that James even was on a city bus, like,
Yeah, if you
right? Like I finally made him take a city bus. He doesn't like the city buses.
All right.
So you can see this is not as lively, I guess would be a good word for it, as the other parts. This, just so you guys, I can pan over here, this is, you know, public housing. I don't know, I think in England they call it like a council estate, right? James,
Yes.
would that be the
State
word?
Housing?
State housing?
State housing?
Council estate or something
Yeah.
like that. But
Let us know.
Let us know what they call public housing, which is like, you know, housing that's paid for basically by the city, you know, for lower income residents.
Yeah. Oh, one more block.
Okay, here we are at Hester Street
We're
in
going
Allen.
to Canal, guys.
We're gonna go to Canal. I mean, Canal is the other big street, and that will have more activity. But this is good to show you like a slice of life. I mean, there might be a lot of activity in certain areas, and then it kind of peters out. Oh, you love to film the Hester Street. Oh, council houses. Yes,
Yeah,
Chrissy
yeah.
W. I knew it was something like that. I called it a state. Maybe that was the
Yeah,
wrong
we
one.
shot Trellick Tower, right?
Trellick? Was that Trellick Tower or something?
In London.
When we were in London, I think that was a really tall one.
Met some graffiti artists.
Yeah, we met a graffiti artist, and
They paint behind there.
they paint like behind that council house. Big, you know, big tall thing. So you see this bus station? We're in Chinatown now. We're on the edge of Chinatown,
Level, you're bouncing.
and there's a lot of these buses, like cheap buses to go. You know, like for a couple of dollars, like you can go to Boston or I don't know, pretty far, like even Richmond, Virginia. So those are found in Chinatown. Oh, I think we lost. Hudson's saying hi to somebody. Okay, so I gotta wait for Jimmy. But here we are at Canal Street. Now, I'm gonna pan, well, I'm gonna go to the edge here so you can see the Manhattan Bridge, which we walked over in a previous video. There you can see it peaking. And that, you see that big, tall building? Right, yeah, we'll point, James is pointing. That's a new, is it a condo? I think it is a condo. It's pretty much empty. They built this thing. Yeah. Oh, hi, thank you. Yeah, I'm showing everybody that ridiculous tower that they built that no one even lives in because, you know, millions of dollars. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Hey, wave to the camera because we're live streaming. Oh, thank you. So that was one of our fans that that ran into us, and you know he didn't mind being on camera. So yeah, that big tower. I don't even know how ridiculous. They've slashed the prices on that thing. I remember seeing, yeah, hey pal, about I think almost 50% from what they were originally asking for, which is I don't know, something ridiculous. Millions of dollars they want for those apartments. I mean, there's all sorts of amenities in the building, like Where we live, we don't have any amenities. Like we don't have a gym, we don't have a roof deck, we don't have like a game room or a lounge or any of that stuff like the new places. So, oh, I'm going to show you a typical firehouse. This is a Chinatown, and there's a firehouse. Oh, hey! I'm going to show you. This is really cool. See the insignia on their truck they've got for Chinatown. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and here's Hudson. Oh, hi, Hudson. What are you doing? What are you doing? High five. Yes, Hudson, high five. Okay. So now, yes, we're pretty much in the heart of Chinatown. And I want to show you a place. I don't know if it's open. I think they probably closed for the evening. But this was is actually one of the first videos that we did. Maybe the third. Oh, they are still open. This corner was the location of Cup and Saucer, which was an amazing, amazing diner that was open from the 1940s. And they were forced to close because of a huge rent increase. And we actually built this whole art installation inside the park, in Seward Park, which is just down the street. And in a strange twist of fate, they reopen now, and they still have the same landlord, which is crazy, right? And now they reopened as Two Bridges Diner. But this old diner had like the best overhanging sign. It was an old Coca-Cola sign, and they had this lovely, lovely seating. And yeah, so I wanted to show you the Two Bridges Diner. Oh, Chrissy, you know the video we're talking about. Oh, I'm so glad that you saw that one.
Just about done, I'd say.
Yeah, so we're getting near the end of our journey. What I think, is enough for you guys to watch for the night. But I want to show you the World Trade Center there.
What?
And this is like the big entrance to the Manhattan Bridge. Like you saw the Manhattan Bridge in the distance, but now this is the way you have to approach it. Hey James, should we go up the stairs and show them that way? So we're gonna go up the stairs just to show you the Manhattan Bridge approach. Oh, you could go. Oh, Kim, that's so sweet. They could go. You guys would walk with us for hours. Oh, wow. Oh, so this, as you see down the way here, this is like they sell fruit like on the street.
Does anybody want to see along underneath the Manhattan?
Oh, yeah. Would anybody tell us if you want us to keep on walking? We don't mind if you'd like to. Under the Manhattan Bridge. So that would be like the area of Chinatown, but under the Manhattan Bridge. It's not something that tourists normally would go and look at. Yes, I think that's a yes. Okay, so we'll continue on. This is the entrance. Like this is like the big arch for the Manhattan Bridge, but we're like on the back end of it now. So here under, we're gonna go basically go underneath the Manhattan Bridge. You can see they got the lights set up. This is Chinatown, and they're selling, fruits and vegetables, for pretty inexpensive prices. Let's go check out the prices. Okay. Nice tomatoes. Look, for a whole tray of a tomato is $10, and you get that whole tray. So that's a good deal. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, eggplant. 2 pounds for $2. Garlic, ginger. I mean, everything you need to make a meal. So yeah, this is a farmer's market on the street. I guess you could say it is sort of a farmer's market on the street. Oh, let me show you this watermelon. Look how they cut it. Very artfully displayed. So this is like this people that I guess like tourists would normally never come here. Like you really have to know the neighborhood to know that this exists. Yeah, so they're just showing everything out in the open here. Well, this is a lot cheaper than the Union Square Farmers Market. We visited that in another video. And this is like, yeah, your Chinatown Farmers Market. Oh, here's durian. I believe that's what durian is. Yes, there it is. The king of fruit. Has anyone ever had durian? Let us know. Oh, I want to show you some great graffiti on this truck. This is fun. If it was the daytime, I'd actually take a picture of it because it's pretty cool with the dragon. Yes, a nighttime farmers market. Yeah, this goes on until like pretty late in the night. But like I said, you would not know about this place unless you're a local like James and us, James and myself. Yeah, so we want to show you some Lower East Side tenements. These are Chinatown tenements. I mean, a lot of people are like packed into these small apartments. So this is a good view of that. Oh, here's some dragon fruit. Wow, lots of dragon fruit. More dragon fruit. Oh, look, there's live crabs. Oh, wow. I just showed the crab. Oh, okay. She didn't want to be on camera, but we showed the crab. So look, now we're literally underneath, and I'm going to show you the Manhattan Bridge. I'll pan around. I don't want to make you sick.
So let's go underneath the next.
Dragon fruit. Yes, that's what I'm pretty sure that's what they call that fruit that I showed you with the green and the pink. Right? Isn't it called dragon fruit?
Yeah, I thought it was dragon fruit.
I think that's what the name.
It's a cool name anyway.
It's a cool name. Well, if I made it up, I guess I made it up. I don't know. I honestly thought that was the name of, somebody like, I don't speak Chinese. I tried. Most of the people selling at that market do not speak English. And I mean, I thought that somebody communicated the word dragon fruit to me sometime, but maybe I got it wrong.
Here comes a train.
Oh, here's a train.
Go.
Oh. Yes. Yes, you are right. That is. That's the train that goes over the Manhattan Bridge. No, the J train actually goes over the Williamsburg Bridge.
Yeah.
So that was not a J train. We're under the Manhattan Bridge. Here comes another one. What was that train? Yes.
We'll go to the ball field, that'll be it. The skateboard park.
So now we're walking basically adjacent to the Manhattan Bridge. And I'm going to tell you what street I think this is, we're on what's called Market Street. So that makes sense because there was like the little farmer's market there. And we're going to turn on Henry Street. And now we're going to come back underneath the Manhattan Bridge yet again. Oh, I want to show you this cool like alleyway. This is something that more people might not get to see. Up, another train coming by, so it's going to get loud.
Walk.
Right here. Think of how loud. I mean, the people are living here. Like I just saw them moving in the window. Wait, show the apartments, James. And with this loud noise all the time. I mean, I guess you get used to it just like anything, but I don't know. I mean, it's certainly not for light sleepers, put it that way. I mean, we're used to the constant sirens, and like because we live across the street from the firehouse, and there's sirens all the time. You know, the firemen leave. But there's nothing like this one. You can see, like, there's somebody's kitchen. I mean, it's pretty dark in this alleyway, but oh look, they decorated their apartment with Christmas lights. That looks pretty. Oh yeah, let me see what somebody's saying here. Hold on. As a tourist, I think those apartments would be cool. Yeah, well, maybe there's an Airbnb in one of them. You never know. So this way is downtown Manhattan, as you can see. And wait, we're going to see the World Trade Center pop up. If we cross the street here, you can see it. And then there's all, you know, the Woolworth building, and then the courthouse, and all the old buildings in New York. Oh, then let's show the bridge. So here we are. Oh, wait, look at this new street art. I'm going to show you this. This was painted pretty recently. So this is like definitely a good slice of life to show you. Oh, here's another doggy. Hudson wanting to say hello. This alleyway is pretty well lit. Hold on. Oh. Just to show you more authentic apartments in New York. Okay, hold on. Go back where, Chrissy? To here? Is that what you want? Let us know. We can backtrack that way. So, Chrissy, I'm listening to you. You can tell me where you would like to get a screenshot. We'll definitely do it. But what we wanted to show you guys, oh, the football players. Okay, yes, we will leave that way. So don't worry, we're gonna go back to it. But first, I want to show you the skateboard park. Because this is down underneath the Manhattan Bridge. This is a skateboard park. Oh, and that's the Brooklyn Bridge, guys, that you see in the distance there. That's the Brooklyn Bridge.
Alright, so we'll wrap it up. We'll go get that for her.
Good, so I just wanted to show you the skateboard action over there. Wait, we'll pan one more time. There they go. They had it closed for a while during the pandemic. The city had locked this, like you weren't allowed to skateboard in here. But they reopened it, which is nice because, you know, it gives people an outlet. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm gonna show you some more graffiti. The football players, I mean, I call them soccer players, but I know you guys call it football. Because football to us is, you know, like the conical ball, like the rugby. So, I mean, I'm not really big in up on my soccer, but I guess maybe these guys are famous players. Is it right, Chrissy? Are these guys famous football?
There's one.
There's one, so you can get a screenshot, Chrissy. But I think you probably want one of the three guys all together. So hold on.
Wait up, I'm going back farther.
Missy. Oh, well, now that the train is gonna by, I'm gonna hand this off to James because we're gonna say our goodbye, so that way James and I can get some dinner for Hudson. Hudson's getting hungry, we have to feed Hudson. But thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate you joining us on our live stream. And like I said, if you want to help support this channel, join our Patreon because with the donations, we plan on buying a gimbal so that way we won't be so shaky like that on our live stream. So thank you so much, guys. Give this video a thumbs up and share it if you enjoyed watching. And sending our love to all our channel supporters on our Patreon, including Chrissy W, who joined us, and many, many others. Thanks so much. Bye, guys. And be safe.